morning, Walnut Creek, and welcome to this edition of Wake Up Walnut. I'm Talia Hillen.
And I'm James Lobza, and we're here to help start your day off right.
Today is National Dress in Blue Day.
Dress in Blue Day honors those battling and surviving colon cancer.
Colon cancer is one of the most common types of cancers that adults face.
Let's stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Make sure that you order your books. Time's running out.
Exciting news from the cafeteria. We had 59 students eat breakfast the other day. That's a school record. Awesome. Now let's hear from Kennedy and Rowan about March Madness.
Basketball fans are getting excited for their favorite season. March Madness is upon us. For those of you new sports fans, March Madness is one of the biggest tournaments of the year for the NCAA.
It's 64 of the best teams in college basketball are chosen, then split into 4 different brackets set up by the regions that they're in, of 16 teams in a bracket. Now here's some vocabulary to remember.
Not vocabulary.
Don't worry, Rowan. They're all sports terms, I promise.
Okay, thank goodness.
A seed. A seed is when a team is what they are ranked in a tournament, like a number 6 seed is playing a number 2 seed.
An upset is when a lower-ranked seed beats a higher-ranked seed, so we might say an upset this week was when a number 16 seed beat a number 1 seed.
A Cinderella team is when a lower-ranked team does better than expected, like if a number 16 seed made it all the way to the Final Four.
The Sweet 16 is just as it sounds. This is the final 16 teams in the tournament.
The Elite 8 is the round directly after the Sweet 16. It's the final 8 teams.
The Final Four is the round after the Elite 8, and it is the final 4 teams.
Some teams to watch out for in this tournament are, of course, the Gonzaga Bulldogs, one of the only undefeated teams left in Division I, although almost all the teams they've played have been unranked, but it's still a good record. Gonzaga has been gifted a number 1 seed 3 of their last 7 appearances in the tournament, but they have never won an NCAA tournament title and are hoping to get one this year.
Another team to watch is the Baylor Bears, who have only one loss to a number 13 seed, Kansas. The Bears just had to shut down for a 3rd time due to COVID-19 and are hoping this doesn't put their postseason in jeopardy. Their season was a bit harder than Gonzaga's, and if the Bears really wanted it, they could probably win their first NCAA March Madness title.
A third team to watch for are the Michigan Wolverines. After having to shut down for 3 weeks due to COVID-19, the Wolverines still came out hard and strong against number 21 Wisconsin Badgers and beat them 67-59. The Wolverines supposedly have the best freshman in the Big Ten, Hunter Dickinson, are still hoping that they have a shot of getting their second NCAA title, while also making it their 9th appearance in the championship.
The final team to watch for is another team from the Big Ten Conference, which is the Fighting Illini from Illinois. With 6 losses, 1 to Baylor and Ohio State, the rest are unranked teams. They have proven themselves to be a fairly good team after having a rocky start.
Each week we will keep you updated on all the tournament's ups and downs. They call it March Madness for a reason.
Game on.
For us today, Walnut Creek, have a nice day.
Hi, I'm Wes, and today I'll be rapping Oh, the Things You Can Think by Dr. Seuss. Put your thinking caps on. Let's contemplate. You can think up some birds. That is what you can do. You can think about yellow or think about blue. You can think about red. You can think about pink. You can think up a horse. Oh, the things you can think. Oh, the things you can think. If you only try, if you try, you can think up a guff going by. And you don't have to stop. You can think about slop. Slop, 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 slop. Beautiful slop. Beautiful slop with the cherry on top. You can think about gloves. You can think about snubs. You can think a long time about snubs and the gloves. You can think about Kitty O'Sullivan Cross in her big balloon swimming pool over her house. Think of black water. Think of a white sky. Think up a boat. Think of blues blowing by. You can think about night. A night and none up. The birds are asleep and 3 moons are up. You can think about day. A day and a day. The water is blue and the birds are awake. Think, think and wonder. Wonder and think. How much water can 55 elements drink? You can wonder how long is the tail of a song. So many things that a thinker can think. Would you dare yank a tooth of the rinker thinking? What would you do if you met a jaboo? All the things you can think. Ooh. Peter the postman crossed the ice once every day and on Saturdays twice. Think and think and candy, think that you wish. Think a race on a horse, on a ball with a fish. Think of light, think of bright, think of stairs in the night. Think a ship, think a long trip. Go visit the Fipper of Vip and left. Think a left and think about Bev. Why is it that Bev always go to the left? And why is it that so many things go to the right? You can think about that until Saturday night. Think left and right and think low and high. Things you can think if you only try. Think left and think right, think low and think high. All the things you can think if you only try.